So we all know that Jim Jones is the ultimate troll. And he's trolling the internet right now to try to sell that album that did double wood. We saw him when he was on the show with Shannon Sharpe, and him and Shannon Sharpe went at it, and Shannon Sharpe told him that he wasn't better than Nas. Like, you couldn't hold a candle to Nas. And what a lot of us forgot is that him and Nas had a going back and forth, in the past, and Nas dissed the hell out of him, right? And Jim Jones, being the emotional woman that he is, he hasn't gotten over that. He's still upset about that. We know that he just finished his beef he had going on with Cameron, and Cameron eviscerated him, right? So on the Nightcap show, they were going back and forth, and then he went, after the show, he went on and said that, Shannon couldn't beat him and working out. So he's made this workout video where he's saying that Shannon don't want no smoke, Shannon can't get at him. But again, he's doing this to go viral again, to get more views, because we know that Shannon is a veteran, 57 years old, one of the greatest tight ends to ever play the game, but he has 2 hip surgeries. So we know that some workouts he can't do. But when it comes to brute strength, he still got that. But this is what Jim Jones was saying.
Hey, yo, Shannon, did you work out today? You talking all that shit. On weekends, I do warrior sets. These pull-ups with resistant bands, bro. Can you even lift your own body weight? We can all lift a bunch of weight. But can you lift your own body weight, big fella? The world wants to know. When you gonna meet us in the gym? Huh? That's what the world wants to know. So when you gonna meet us in the gym? Please tell me that. Because we really do this. Remember this weekend work. No AC, just in the heat, no water for an hour. Like they dropped me off in the desert in case they gotta put me with the Marines on a special mission. You ready for that? Tap in, let me know when the challenge is.
What's up, Megs?
So after that workout, Jim Jones, he went on to, his social media, and he posted Jim Jones, cop, well, somebody tell Shannon Sharpe, don't start ducking this challenge now. You gonna talk like a podcaster, or you gonna walk what you talk, because my sneakers is tied. You already challenged me in front of the world. Might as well finish the job, champ. The Ocho Cinco said he don't want to do it in public. Tell let's do it in private. I know his rep as an athlete is online, LOL. As long as you're what? I don't know what these dudes be writing. As long as I'm the witness. We don't duck no challenges. Size don't matter where I'm from. Run it. Young David to all Lions, right? So, that's them, their little banter they got going back and forth online. Ocho Cinco got in the middle of it. But then people online, they resurfaced this old 2005 audio of Nas dissing Jim Jones, man. Then it went like this.
I think personally, all you need to do is just ether one more MC, and I don't think no MCs will step to you after that anymore, period.
But it got, honestly, I can't, if it was like Jim Jones, imagine putting a pen to paper to write about him. He was so nice about him. How did you do that? What's the first sentence? What the fuck do you write about him? I'm not anxious to hear the Jim Jones diss record. The niggas that used to have a nigga a little nervous was like B.I.G., Pop.
Right.
Even Cannabis, like Eminem. The niggas used to have you like, if we go at it, dog, we gotta go hard. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas like a Jim Jones, I respect you getting your money. You're like, exactly, right?
But MC-wise, you're not respecting his lyrical game right now.
I respect his hustle.
Right.
I respect his hustle. That's about it. Here, I seen him here. It was me and you. There were about 20 of them. And I didn't know it was him. We just walked by into the hotel, and Mike started laughing. I said, "Why?" He said, "Seen your man put his head down?" I said, "Who?" He said, "Jim Jones." I said, "No." So he's like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, whatever." So it's just me and him, you know, no security, nothing. Just so. And on the DVD a few months later, I heard that he said he saw me and said, "Nasir Jones, Nasir Jones, what up?" And he said I had a bunch of bodyguards and I had my head down. I said, "Why even acknowledge that you saw me? It don't even fucking make no damn sense, nigga. Like, if you put your head down or you didn't see me, you didn't want, why even say it on a DVD, nigga?" So we dealing with a lot of, you know, I don't want to disrespect them because they getting their money and it brings me lower when I talk about them motherfuckers, you know?
So for Jim Jones, this is all really trolling and marketing. But I'm gonna say this, right? Regardless of what people think, Jim Jones is supposed to say what he's saying, right? You know, he listen, his ego, his whatever, you know, he not saying that Nas is whack, and he said that he looked up to Nas. Nas was his generation. But when he got in the game, I mean, he supposed to say ain't nobody better than him. I mean, it is what it is. Now we know that he ain't better than Nas. We know that Nas will completely obliterate him. It wouldn't even be close, right? But he came and he said, if you 40 and up arguing with me about Nas, you're already lost. Y'all fell for the bait. My streams go up every time I go viral. I'm teaching you older artists a lesson in marketing. Y'all so stuck in yesterday. Y'all mad at the way things run today. Tighten up, right? So that, you know, then he went and said, I said what I said. P.S. I will wrap circles around any artist from my era. Whoever dares step in the booth, bring some money with you, because this ain't gonna be free. We outside in the field, take that as you may. But we working every day. My new handle is AB and not Antonio Brown, more like algorithm bender. This dude is crazy, man. This dude is crazy. Like he going hard in the paint, right? But I'm gonna say, you know what I mean, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this to everybody out, everybody out there. Listen, we know that we in a new time. We know that we in a new time, and this is just what it is. You know, people are placating to the algorithm in order to be relevant and to make money. And Jim Jones is a guy that's just taking advantage of it. I ain't mad at him for it, right? But let's revisit what the argument that him and Shannon Sharpe had when he was on Nightcap. Check it out.
Vision.
Shannon's shirt
There's an
too tight.
opportunity.
You gotta start buying baggy your clothes, big fella.
Nah,
You
hey.
too big, man.
You talk about you in the gym. Now you want to get me? You want me to see me in the gym?
Oh, we can do
Since
that.
you like to talk that ish, now come see me in the gym.
We talking about
Come
working
see
out.
me in the
What we
gym.
talking about?
Hey,
Working out or
hey,
strength?
hold.
Working
What we
out.
talking about? Working out or
Hold on.
strength?
Work however you want to do it.
We talking about
Since
work.
you got money,
And we talking about
put your
working out.
money
I
where your
burn you.
mouth
Since
is.
you talking about working
Run
out, I
them
burn
stacks.
you. You talking about working out, I burn you. You talking
Hey.
about working out or strength? Because you probably can lift a
Whatever.
lot more than me.
Whatever.
You're bigger than me. You're probably stronger than me.
Whatever.
But if you talk about working out, I burn you.
This ain't what you do. This ain't what you want. You
Hold
are
on, hold
doing
on, hold
good
on.
when
You
you're
better
talking
go.
about
You
Nas and
better go to
Jada.
my IG.
You don't want to see
You better
this.
check the stat.
You
better
don't
check my
damn the
stats.
stat.
You better go to my IG. Set it up.
Man, please.
Also set it up.
I'll be the I live for
Also
dump
set
truck
it up.
load
How you want to
guys
start?
like you.
What you want to
Hey.
start
You
on?
small. You ain't in my
You want
league,
what you
bro.
want to start on?
You,
How you
you,
want to
you,
do
you
this?
ain't in my league.
You want what you want to start on?
You
What
ain't
you
in
You
my
want to do a
league. You too
combine?
small. You
You
too
want
just
to do a
let
small.
us go.
combine?
Hey,
You
You
just
want to
let
hey,
us
work out?
hey,
go.
You
Jim.
want to put a trainer in between?
This
Don't back
you.
out. Do not
This
back out now.
you.
Do not
This
back out now. I
you.
come to Atlanta tomorrow and give you work,
This you.
bro.
You too small.
Bro,
You not.
you
Nah, don't do
talking.
that.
You talking a lot. What you want to
Hey.
do?
Stick to
How you
what
want
you
to do
do.
it?
Hey, stick to what you do. You
You don't
good
want
on
to
the
get
mic.
embarrassed.
I
That's
won't
what it
take that away
is.
from you. But stay out
Do
the
you
gym
want to
effing
do
with
it or
Shan.
not?
He
You got
said,
some money. Do you
I,
want to do
I,
it or not?
I want to compete too. What we doing? Because
Go
neither
ahead.
one of y'all.
Hey, start with Ocho. You can't. You
Oh,
don't get. You don't get the
stop,
You don't
bro.
get the cover
Let
to
me.
the. Jim Jones argue he's bigger than Nas. You said that.
You sound like you a little hot. You over there
I ain't
hot?
mad.
You in your feelings?
Cause me and everybody else
Your
knows you
glasses
can't
is
F with
crooked.
Nas.
Fix your glasses a little bit. Your glasses is a little crooked. Let me
My
get you
glasses
right.
are fine. You can
What
talk
kind of
about my.
glasses
I
is
take them
them?
off.
You can see?
And I still can see you can't F with Nas. I put them back on. You
Sing
still
one.
can't F with Nas.
Come on, sing
Or
Nas.
Jada.
Sing 16
Or
bars of Nas.
Jada.
Sing 16 bars of Nas right now. Sing your favorite Nas record right now.
The man busy.
Sing it. Sing it. Sing your favorite Nas record.
First of all,
Up.
Once you get to a certain, listen,
Sing your favorite Nas record.
Jim.
I bet you know your favorite Jay-Z record.
Hey,
I bet you can say your favorite. What?
Jim.
Sing
we
your
fly
favorite
high.
Nas record.
Okay, you done flew high. You came back down now.
Sing
you
your
ain't
favorite
above
Nas. Sing your favorite Nas record, bro. Since you going crazy for him. I can sing more Nas. I can sing more Nas records than you right now. I can sing more. I can sing more Nas records than you right now. So you are capping. You are capping. That's what you're doing.
First of all, bro,
you are
I'm about to be 50.
I'm a bigger Nas fan than you are. You are capping.
First of all,
I'm
I'm 57. I don't be singing no rap. I don't be singing no rap.
You see what I'm saying, Ocho? He don't even know about rap. He just doing this for the views to get Jim Jones on there to get him hot. I understand, but you don't know
him hot.
Nas. You don't know Nas.
You better check the podcast space. Now you better talk.
Sing 16.
Hey, this the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Name one Nas record.
This the biggest podcast you ever been on.
Do you know
podcast you been on bigger than this one?
Hold on. We off topic.
I'm not a podcaster.
No.
This is what I do. You see
Name
you
a
in
podcast you been on bigger than
your
this
feelings?
When you get big, you get invited to Club Shay Shay.
This is what I do.
Nas get invited to Club Shay Shay.
Jadakiss
get invited to Club Shay Shay. You
Hey,
not on that level yet, bro.
It's for little young white girls. Chill out. Chill out. Don't play with me, bro. Chill out.
Off topic.
You dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I don't care nothing about nothing that you got to say, bro. You might as well take me off this shit, bro.
We here. You can't out
Leave
talk
me alone, bro.
You might can out rap me, but you can't out talk me.
Don't nobody want to go to Club Shay Shay. Nobody want to buy no VIP.
Biggest podcast you ever been on.
Club Shay Shay.
Hey,
you do got a good podcast.
You get an invite.
You do got a good
nobody
podcast.
listening to me?
The podcast is tremendous. You and Ocho do your thing, but don't get it twisted, bro. I don't care nothing about cats, bro.
We supposed to be talking about music and love and embracing one another and culture and having fun.
We ain't gonna let it come out here and disrespect Nas and Jada. That ain't gonna happen on here. Where were we?
Why you keep putting Jada into this? Why you keep putting